Welcome everyone. Today we have a new guide video for Diablo 4. Now in this video, we're going to talk about one of the important bugs or one of the important tricks that these players are currently using to have almost infinite magic find sigils. So as you guys can see behind me, we have a few of the magic find sigils over here. So I have gotten 2 of those. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to inform the developers and also you guys about this particular trick that players are using, which can give them infinite magic find sigils using the same magic find dungeons. Now what I do is I'll show you guys a demonstration of the replay, but be aware guys, as I show you guys a replay, I'm not intentionally wanting you guys to abuse this one or to exploit this one, but rather want to inform the developers and maybe we'll get this a hotfix. And I'll go through the steps and you can see in the videos, I did not try to abuse this one. I'm just here to show you how this could be done and how this could be abusable. So what's happening over here is you can see I'm in a party of 2 players and Cap here is going to open a nightmare dungeon. And this is a level tier 57 dungeon. Let's say if this is a magic find dungeon, and what we're going to do is we're going to teleport to the dungeon. So very grateful for the latest update, because with this update we can now teleport to dungeons. So with the update, this comes with one of the abusable bugs that can allow you to have infinite dungeons with just 1 sigil. So here you're going to see I'll teleport inside the dungeon, and what's going to happen is this happens with the swapping of the leaders. So I'll show you guys briefly. So notice here I'm currently the leader, right? And if I give the leader to Cap over here, and what he's going to do is he is now going to try to give me back the leader. So we're using 1 sigil, notice over here. So let me briefly show you guys what's going to happen. So he's actually explaining to me how this happens. So once he is the leader, he's going to share the leader to me, and I'm going to decline the leader. And while declining the leader, I'll also leave the party while I'm in the dungeon. Usually this resets the dungeon. And what's going to happen is this is going to open 2 instances of the same dungeon using 1 sigil. And he's going to retain the dungeon, and while I'm going to create a new dungeon. And this allows the nightmare dungeons with a magic find to be infinitely farmable because of this. So here you can see that now I have gotten into a dungeon, and now the dungeon itself is resetted for me, and Cap will also have a dungeon. And what this ends up to be is one of the players can technically clear the dungeon while the other players can keep the instance of the dungeon. And this also allows players to infinitely keep one of the magic find dungeons they so to desire. Now the method does take 2 people at least in a party, and players can do this with up to 4 players. So if one of the players find a magic find sigil or a dungeon that they want to play, they can keep this dungeon running indefinitely with just 1 sigil, using the same method that we showed you guys over here, but I did not try to explore this one, so I left the dungeon after. So what's going to happen is, after the players have separate instances of the dungeons, some of the players can then finish dungeon or not finish the dungeon, clear the dungeon to a certain extent, and use this method again, swapping the leaders of the party and then resetting the dungeon to come back to more of the sigils. And this effectively allows the players to have infinitely nightmare sigils with a magic find affix. And this can be a great boost of finding certain rare items and also ultra rare items. Now do be careful guys, I still recommend knowing this particular trick, and also hopefully the developers can be aware of this and hotfix this. So what I still recommend is, because of the teleportation function, you can still benefit from having a lot of experience, having a lot of gains of the gold and also experience from farming nightmare dungeons with the teleportation. I do not recommend abusing this particular exploit, and likely this is not intentionally designed, and hopefully this got hotfixed. So what I do now is I'll show you guys a quick run. Just with a simple run of the nightmare dungeons, we can easily get 1.7 million experience and tons of loot. So here I'll show you guys a quick replay of me running the dungeons and selling lots of items for gold.
stags, 6 does, 10 quill rats, 3 rabbits, and are on the trail of what could be 3 large bears. Some do not want to take fate by hunting such fearsome creatures. I say, when will we have this chance again?
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of fury. This way.
If you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, non-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates, and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.